Hi guys, welcome to our show Spill the Chai, where we don't sip the chai, we spill it. I'm your host Rhea,
And I'm your co-host Kapil.
and this is Vedant, our friend and special guest for today.
Hello, guys.
A question. A friend who suddenly becomes distant after getting into a relationship. A red flag or a green
Red.
I think just got into a relationship is maybe a green flag.
I would go for a red flag. Kapil, what would you like to say about this?
I think for I'm saying as a guy's point of view. See, we don't hang out that much, okay? Like we don't hang out all day. So like switching up. When I'm saying switching up, okay, I mean like yeah, he's talking differently to us. Like he's getting sort of disrespectful. Like he's trying to be the man in front of this girl. I think that's kind of bad, I guess. Because like at the end of the day, not guys or girls, you should be respectful to your friends.
Okay, Rhea, what about you?
I think it's a green flag because, see, I'm speaking from a girl's perspective. When a guy is actually putting in the effort to get to know you since it's the beginning of a relationship, it's pretty nice. But from a friend's perspective, I think you also need to be understanding that the person just got into a relationship and it's pretty new and they're getting to know each other and it's all right to get a little distant.
Okay, that does make a lot of sense, by the way.
Yeah.
Yeah,
What do I think? I think in a very different perspective from these two. What I think basically is getting distinct with your friends is not at all okay. I'm telling you why, because look, sometimes you also fight with your girls. So, look, it's there in every relationship. You can't ignore, you can't deny that fact, to be honest. They have fights, they break up many times. It happens in a lot of relationships. I'm talking about an average. So yeah, I guess getting distant with your friend because of a girl is totally not okay. Sidelining your friend is something which I won't prefer for anyone. Look, at the end, when a girl leaves you, it's your friend who is going to come to you and talk to you. Because I haven't faced this, but I have seen a guy face it. Even though I'm a guy, you might think this is something I'm speaking for my boys. No, even for the girl. Every human being should understand. Getting into a relationship is totally fine, but sidelining your friend is not at all okay. He's the one who is going to stay with you forever, even if your girl leaves you, even if your boy leaves you. Let's move on to the next question, guys.
flag. Alright. A friend who hangs out with the people you don't like. What do you think it is? A red flag or a green flag?
What do you think, Kapil?
eh, I think I'll go neutral in this though.
What about Rhea?
I think with first hand experience, I'm gonna say red flag. As a friend, it's necessary to respect the other friend's opinions too. And I think um, when you tend to not like somebody, um, you obviously have a valid reason. And if your friend doesn't see that valid reason and still goes and talks to them or hangs out with them, it's not really nice, you know. So I used to have this friend who would say she is friends with me and know everything about me. She was a really nice girl. This girl used to know everything about me, and she knew the people I did not like and why I did not like them. Obviously, I had my fair reason to it. Um, it's mostly just about respect, you know. And I think she did not see it. For her, it was mostly clout. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I don't know if I can say that, but I'm not trying to diss on anybody. I'm not trying to throw shade or hate or anything, but it's just my opinions, I think.
Okay, I have a very different perspective from these two, obviously. So, when I try or I want to be a friend with someone, what I do is I choose a friend who has a matching vibe with me. This is what maximum people do. Look, if someone is playing a sport, supposingly I play badminton and Kapil plays taekwondo, let's take an example. I don't know him, he plays taekwondo. But if someone is there in badminton with me, I will know him better than Kapil, obviously, right? I think making friends with people whom you match vibe with. And when that person ditches you, that's something I don't know how to say this, but That's an cutoff, bro. It's totally an cutoff.
Yeah, see, I think with girls, it's mostly we get together, we vibe by
It's the same with boys,
yeah,
yeah.
like no, I'm saying by like hating on the same person or disliking on the same person. You know, it's always a friendship usually starts like that. You know, like oh, dude, I didn't like her.
Are you trying to say
too."
that if we two are friends and we both of them hate a person, that's a vibe match?
I mean, I'm not trying to say it's a vibe match, but like that's the start of a friendship, right?
Because look, if you hate a person, that means even I hate a person because we are friends.
Yeah,
That's how it works.
Yes, that's how it
If
works.
you're liking that person, I hate the person, then we are not friends because we need to we need to think the same way. Because
Yeah.
at the end we are friends, guys. Come on.
Let's move to the next question.
Right. Ignoring you in public but texting normally late. A red flag or a green flag?
Red flag. Red. What about it?
Yeah, I think it's a red flag too. 100%. What do you think?
First hand experience, guys. This is something which I have experienced for more than 4 years. So it's obviously a flag for me. I also tend to like that girl sometime, but to be honest, the starting phase was actually bad. She used to talk to me even though we are studying in the same school. We're in a boarding school, by the way. She used to ignore me in public. I don't know why. I still didn't get the point. But every night when we used to get our laptops or like iPads, I always used to have a text from her. And I used to just think, like, why is she ignoring me in public? Like, there must be something, right? I obviously asked my friends, they are the people who are going to support me in this. They were like, she's just using you. I was like, might be, but she doesn't look like a girl who is going to use me. That hurt me a lot, to be honest. That actually hurts when a person whom you talk to day and night over internet, the person tends to ignore you in public. But eventually I got to know why did she ignore me in public. So I was in the prefectural body. I was the house prefect of an house. The girl was actually scared for me. She was actually scared from me because I was a prefect. I do It still doesn't make sense. You know,
Yeah.
if you like a person, if you think he's good, irrespective of his post, what he's holding, you shouldn't be ignoring him.
Yeah.
She did that, and I didn't like it at all. Like, this is something which is going to break down a lot of people. I was actually down for more than 2 months because of this, but I guess this is a lesson for me to learn.
Replying late to messages. Red flag or a green flag?
Um, I won't say necessarily green flag or red flag. It totally depends on the person's lifestyle. Like I feel like if the person is like someone who's working or something, or like who tends to be very busy throughout the day, I feel like it's very hard for them to reply instantly. And I feel like that's why I cannot say green flag or red flag. What about you, though, Rhea?
I think for me it depends. If it's a partner and they're taking too long to reply, person's not interested in you, and I don't think that's right to do that to somebody. But if it's a friend, I mean, please, I don't reply to you for like days.
Yeah, obvious.
Yeah.
You didn't
Yeah.
have to say that.
Shut up. Okay, Vedant, tell me.
Looks like this question bank is made for me. Like, I don't know how can I relate to all the questions. Like, is it you guys planning the questions?
Yeah, maybe.
No, I guess your life is thoda sa no.
At the
Let's
moment.
not talk about that part. Okay. Replying late to messages. I guess that's a very bad indicator if you're in a relationship. I would like to say like people replying late. So supposingly I'm in a relationship and a person whom I love obviously replies late on time. That doesn't make sense. Look, if she's working, if she's with her parents, or if she has some job to do, totally understandable. She has to prioritize her work over anything. That's something everyone does. But if she's free, still sees my text and ignores it. Don't you guys think it's wrong?
It is
Yeah,
wrong.
yeah, fair,
Agreed.
fair,
Yeah.
fair.
So it totally depends on the person. First of all, like the person should be good-hearted. If he's good-hearted, he will never think of doing that. So
Hmm.
for me, it's the person. And the question bank, I'm telling you guys, it's meant for me.
And that's a wrap. A big thanks to Vedant for joining us today. Clearly, he carried this entire video.
Thank you so much, guys, for having me. It was truly an amazing experience.
And if you like this video, please show us some love and see you soon on
Spill the chai.
Bye-bye.
Bye, guys.